going live. And you have lights, sir.
We live?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's time for the investigation. Now, it's going to take a little bit. We're going to try to get in contact. And when you speak to a ghost, you talk to them like they're just anybody else. Now, there's supposedly a little kid that runs through the hallway. There was another team member of another paranormal group. I don't want to put them out there without asking their permission. But when I ask them, I'll let you know. There's supposedly a little kid in here running around. Now, the graveyard contains children in the graveyard, plus a woman named Ellen. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around and try to talk to them and use my EMF detector. When I came through the first time, I had no kind of activity. I try not to stir it up without the full team here, or we're in investigation. So we'll start doing that too, but we're still kind of new at this, and we're going to give it a shot. Something happens, great, comment. We're hoping though that we can contact them. Let's get started.
And I am here in the background. I'm just videoing. I'm still revving 64. I'm just in the background, people.
You have to back up.
I don't have to back up. I'm far enough away.
I think it's going to be nuts.
Well, I'm not anywhere near it. As you people can see, I'm not anywhere near the EMF detector. I'm a whole table away.
I have no clue what's going on. Your electrical box is where now?
Way at the back.
Okay, the electric box is nowhere near it. No, we got no activity like this last time. Alright. Is there a spirit in this house? I'd like to talk to you if you're willing to. Now, this is an EMF detector. In another video. What in the world? It's already going on. Now, we're trying to figure out who you are and get your name and everything like that. We're going to try to speak to you. We're good guys. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to harm you. It might take us a minute. We got to figure each other out. Okay? Now, if you stand in front of this EMF detector, I know you'll be there. It can pick up on you.
It's going off. And we have a viewer that said, "What's up? What's up, Dominique?"
Can you set it off again, please? Can you? You remember us being here last time? We got nothing on it. Alright, can you, just for verification, can you do it one more time, please? Can you set it off? There's a spirit in this room. Can you set that off one more time, please? Guess it doesn't want to. Oh, there we go. Is there a child in this house? If you are a child, can you please stand in front of that, please? My EMF detector. There we go. Are you getting it on camera?
Yeah. I'm getting it on camera, and I have people commenting on the chat. I mean,
who are you? Where did you come from? These are some of the questions I need to know. Alright. Yeah, can you look? Can you light it all the way up? Or attempt to? Come on, you can do it. Light it up.
Ryan, kind of turn it on its side so it's facing the camera so that the viewers can actually see how many lights it's actually lighting up.
Just trying to light it all up. You okay?
And if I say your name wrong, I apologize. I'm trying to give everybody that comes on shout outs.
And it stopped when I picked it up. I'm gonna walk through the house, okay? Keep going. I heard you like to run through the house. You like to make noises. Can you make a noise for me, please? Can you knock on something for me, please? When I knock, I want you to knock back, okay? Can you let me know where you're at? Can you knock where you're at, please? I need you to talk to me. I see you figure out how to use the EMF detector. I'm not here to harm you. Ellen, if you're in here too, I'd like to speak to you too, please.
Would you like to explain to him who that is, or you don't?
It's a woman's grave out in back. Her nephew's friend, they have a picture, taking a picture out here with the spirit wrapped around her, and we believe it's Ellen. So we're going to attempt before we go out there see if she's in here. It's not in this room, right? Your electrical box?
The very back one,
Okay,
right
it is.
back to the right.
Oh, okay. So
That
we're,
one.
That would be that room.
let's see here. Let's just show everybody what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'm going to get in this room. And the electrical box is probably... I don't know. I have no idea where the electrical box is. But
Well, if it's back here, it's not setting it. Oh, there we go. Where's it going?
it's probably not in this room because she said to the right. So I would assume,
When I was turned that way, it was right.
well, your right and my right are two different rights, and that's the electrical box. Alright, Ryan finds electrical box. As
That's
you
why we
see.
try to stay away from it. But as long as you're a good distance away from it,
As you can see.
it'll still got a little power to it.
Well, I think that may be because you're close to the phone. See? They can't see it, Ryan.
It's not going on.
Sometimes phones will make it go off like that. Sometimes not. That's why we keep them away from the EMF detector.
It's already going off like crazy.
Viewer number 3, we appreciate you watching.
Is there a spirit in this room? Can you talk to me, please?
Let's try to distinguish how old it is, Ryan. See if we can get it to light it up based off of the... Are you pre-1900s? If you are, light it up full, or as full as you can get it. If you're a spirit that was around before the 1900s, like in between 18 and 1900, light it up.
Something's setting it off. I don't know what it is, though. They're staying.
Probably a spirit. There's no electromagnetic field here that would be doing it that I would think it would be. I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere, people. If you know anything about our area, there's not much in this area, especially right here.
They lit it all the way up.
I mean, we came off of this road onto a dirt road to come onto this property. So if that gives you any idea how far out in the country we are, we're in the country. All right, so you're lighting it up more than at least one. So apparently you're from the 1800s to 1900s. Am I correct? If so, light it up like you were just doing. Let me be more specific. If one of those graves out there is yours, light it up more than what you're lighting it up now. Please. Give me a high light. There we go.
There we go.
So, one of the graves out there are yours. All right, we have gotten that established. That one of those graves out there, which most of those graves, from my understanding, are pretty old. So, this spirit's probably trying to figure out how to exactly work this device. There's a distance they have to be to touch it for it to light up only a certain amount of lights. So, looks like they're testing it and playing with it.
And once again, I've walked through the house. I've done a walkthrough. Didn't have any activity on the EMF detector. This thing is going wild, though.
And then it just stops. All right, have you figured out how to play with it and get it to work? Light it up.
Are you still in this room? Can you come back, please? Talk to me.
There we go. All right, you're still in this room, which is you giving us a yes. The yellow, if you light the yellow light up, it means yes. We're gonna try to go with that. If you just make that one green light flicker, we're gonna go with no. Are you fine with that? Okay. All right.
It just stops again.
Now. All right, you got to stop so we can ask questions now. You can't just. I mean, is this a child? Are you fascinated with the lights going off? I think this might be a child, man. It's playing with it.
It's starting to stop now.
We're trying to talk to you. We want to talk to you and get some answers. If it's a child, it may not know that it's.
Yes.
Yeah. So we need to be real careful with that, because if we let it know that and it scares it off, then we're gonna lose the entity itself. Do you like the dolls over here in the crib? If you do, light it up on the yellow mark. There we go.
Will you move something in this room for me, please? Can you make a noise?
Mark me walking.
It just stopped all of a sudden.
Note that further I come towards the EMF detector, the more it stops making the things go off. Let's see what the air feels like around the EMF detector. Whether it's cold or... It's not really that hot, but it's not cold.
It just went away from the EMF detector. Oh.
You put your hand there, Ryan, over it and see.
It just stops. Can you come back, please?
Do you want to find a different way to communicate? Because we have what we call a spirit box. It uses radio frequencies sweeping in reverse and different speeds we can set it at, but I try to do 100 to 150 milliseconds, which is very hard for outside interference to come in through. That's what I prefer to use. We'll try it on 100, and if you can't pick it up fast enough, we'll slow it down to 150. But we won't go much lower than 150 because 150 is pretty much the max of recognizable white noise that's produced. Do you wanna go through radio frequencies so you can actually say words? Alright, well, if we do this, mind you, our audience, we have no control over what comes through the radio frequencies. If something's said that's offensive or not appropriate, we can't control it. It does not represent anything we say or do, because hopefully it's the spirit, because there's no other thing that can come through it other than frequency from radios. And as most of you know, radios do not allow offensive language on radio, so therefore we shouldn't have anything come through. But sometimes spirits manipulate the radio waves and say what they want to say. So we have no control over it. We're not responsible for anything that's said by the spirit over the spirit box. Just to let you guys know that.
I'm going to try to get the knock again.
Alright, Ryan's going to test to see if he can make the spirit respond to a knock.
Can you talk to me, please? Will you knock after I knock? We need you to talk to us. We need to communicate with you. Knock, please. We'll also be looking over the video for anything we did not catch.
And if you see anything while we're live on the video, feel free to comment in the chat and point it out to us.
This one did.
Alright, we're turning the EMF detector off. I'm going to go back this way.
Will y'all speak to me, please? I need to know where you're at.
That was an unexpected close-up view of Ryan. I'm tilting the camera down because the owner of the home is in the living room / kitchen, so we're going to try to keep her out of it as much as we can.
Stay right in the hall.
Well, it's just kind of dark in there, so you couldn't even see anything anyway, but
Try to keep it. I'm going to just try to stay right there at the end of it. Let's see what we can do.
turn it up on its side. There you go. Put it up on the monkey right there. I mean, all children love stuffed animals.
Is there a spirit in this room? please make contact with me. The way to do it is, we've gone through it a couple times. We'll do it one more time. I need you to get in front of that thing. Touch it. Set it off.
Push one of those stuffed animals over.
Can you move something in this room? Oh.
Wow. People, you've seen it. I'm all the way in the doorway of the actual room itself. Nowhere near the EMF detector. So my phone that I'm using to do this on is not making it go off. And it's going off like crazy. It's just a standard everyday stuffed monkey right there. Has no electrical components to it. It's full of stuff.
Are you going to talk to me? I heard you like to run through the house.
Do you like the fact that the lights light up on it with your energy?
Is there anybody that wants to communicate with me in this house? I appreciate the EMF detector. Just stopped.
Anybody watching, feel free to comment and ask questions. See, we have 3 viewers right now. One person's liked it. Tell your friends, share it. We're going to be here until we get this thing done. So, I mean,
Can you set it off again, please? If you're in this room with me at this very moment, I need you to set that off, please.
There's no faking to this, and there's no cutting, editing. This is live. It's a live ghost hunt.
I need you to try to communicate with me again, please. I need to know you're still in this room. Can you set that off for me, please, again? Please talk to me. I need you to make a noise. I hear you running up and down the hallway. Is that you? Yes. Can you make a noise? Can you run through the house for me, please? Can you knock on something in here, please? Are you going to communicate with me other than EMF detector? I need you to talk to me. If you're a child, I want to play.
After a while, we'll be going out to the cemetery to see your resting place and try to talk with more of you.
Can you make a noise in the house, please? Where are you from? Who are you? I need to know you're still here. If you can hear me, can you light that back up, please?
We appreciate the viewer that shared the stream, and we will be streaming as long as it takes for us to either get evidence or prove that we haven't gotten any evidence. But obviously, you can see we've got evidence of something, some kind of entity is here, as it's lighting the EMF detector up.
Can you come back, please? I want to play. You want to play? Light it back up for me, and we'll play. Come on, don't be afraid. We're not going to hurt you.
Hope you live viewers are seeing these things that look similar to orbs. I'm thinking they're orbs. I don't believe they're dust, because dust just kind of floats, and we're inside, so that there's no chance of gnats or flies or nothing flying around. I think they're light energy. Maybe. I'm seeing them on screen. I'm pretty sure you guys are too.
Can you please step back in front of the EMF detector if you want to play with me?
Yes, we have confirmation that they're seeing the orbs that we're seeing on there.
I know you're around. All you have to do is walk in front of that and we'll play. Don't be afraid. I know this is new to you. I understand that. But I'm willing to take as long as it takes to help you understand. But I need you to try to communicate with me. If there's an L in here, I would like to speak to you too. But from another paranormal group, there is a child spirit here. But I need to know you're in. There we go. You get it?
I was focusing on you talking to it, but it lit up, didn't it?
Light up, please. One more. There we go.
Did you like the other paranormal investigator that was here? Did you talk to her? We're going to be using a similar device to what she used to try to contact you. So you should know how to operate the next device that we're going to use. And if you are a child, you shouldn't be afraid. Ryan and I both have children. We're not going to hurt you. I have 5, and Ryan has 2. So we're very in tune with children. Trust me.
Can you move something in this room, please?
Have you not got to the point of being able to move things yet? I know some spirits have actual ability and strength based on how long they've been able to gather energy.
I need you to try to communicate with me, please. Other than in the EMF detector. Can you make a noise? Can you run through the hallway? Can you stomp on the floor? We're not here to hurt you. I need you to try to reach out to me. If you're talking to me, I should be able to hear you after I go over the evidence. What I need you to do, though, I can't hear you with my ears. This is the only way we can communicate at this point. Can you step back in front of that EMF detector, please?
Orb just went straight over the monkey.
If you are going to communicate with me, the best time would be now. We're trying to give this family answers. They want to know if you're here. They love it. They love you here. But we need a strong foundation from you. I'm trying to get in contact with two spirits. It seems as though we're getting in contact with the child.
Or if there's another spirit besides the child or the woman here, we'd like to talk to you also.
We're going to go put a spirit box.
Um,
I'm going to go get it.
Alright. I'm gonna ask it some questions and see if it's anything to deal with the actual march from Savannah. I'm somewhat of the historian of the group. While Ryan goes and gets the spirit box, I'm going to ask it some questions because General Sherman's cavalry with General Kilpatrick of the Union Army marched straight through this area and fanned out his troops to what they call forage and find houses that they could take food and provisions from. Unfortunately, Sherman's troops also did most of the time burn houses down after they've taken the provisions from them. This exact night is the night that Sherman's army with General Kilpatrick burned the railroad tracks in Williston and twisted the railroad lines. If there are any Union soldiers that are traveling around about here or Confederate soldiers, we would like to hear from you. If you fought on the Union side and you're here, would you light the EMF detector up to the yellow mark? If you were not on the Union side and you were a Confederate soldier, light it up to the yellow mark.
If the child or Ellen is in this room, can you light it up for me, please? How long does it stop for?
It just started back when you came in. Alright. Is this Ellen? Light it up. If the child is in here, light it up more than once. Ellen, are you in here with the child? Light it up more than yellow. Light it up as hard as you can. If you and the child are in here, Alan.
Alright, we're about to turn on machine. You should be able to talk through it. Just give it a shot.
Ryan is about to set up the... we have a speaker that is connected to auxiliary cord so that you'll be able to hear the audio from the Spirit Box a little bit better, because the Spirit Box has a rather small speaker, so we brought our own speaker to amplify the sound. We're going to turn the EMF detector off and go just with the Spirit Box. You want me to set the Spirit Box up, or are you
And
going
it's
to...
very loud, everybody. This is going to be very loud.
Alright, I'm going to show you me turning it on. And me turning it down to a understandable level. Alright. Basically what you have is your forward and reverse sweep rates. I always sweep in reverse because of the simple fact that it's harder to manipulate a reverse sweep. Sweep rate 100 milliseconds. And we're going to sweep and ask questions. You want to turn the volume up a little bit?
Is there a child spirit in this room? I need you to manipulate it and talk to me. I need you to come in clearer, please.
Just for reference purposes, you can see how fast it's sweeping through different channels. It'd be hard to get a word out, much less a whole sentence, from the actual radio.
I need you to come through and talk to me. Manipulate it with your energy. If the child spirit or Ellen is in this room, I need you to make yourself known.
Use the frequencies to find words to say.
Are you going to talk to us? I need you to come in clearer, please. I need you to talk to me. Just trying to say something. I need you to come in clearer.
Do I need to slow the sweep rate down a little?
slow it down a little bit and see if it helps.
All right. Sweep rate's at 150 milliseconds.
Is there a spirit in this room or in this house that runs up and down the hallways, stomping? Is there anyone in this room or this house that would like to talk to me? I need you to come in clearer, please. I need you to focus.
That sounded like a male's voice. Are you the father of the family that's buried out there?
I know you're brand new to this. I need you to give it a shot. This family needs answers. They need to know what's going on. Can you give me some kind of sign you're understanding what I'm saying?
Sound like it said I can hear.
I need you to come in clearer, please. Will you help me give this family answers?
An orb just shot from the spirit box.
Help us out. Help this family out. Let's try another room, I guess. It's going to have to come in clear. You got to help me out. More clear speaking. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you going to help me? Try another room. I'll keep the spirit box on.
Alright, we're going to walk to a different room and try the spirit box in a separate room. We're going to keep it going as we're going through to a different room. And we're going to try the room back here in the back.
That's kind of scary, I'm not going to lie.
Ryan is creeped out by dolls and clowns, people.
Do not tell people I'm freaked out by clowns. They were going to come out and try to scare the shit out of me. Will you come through and talk to me? Set my EMF detector also off.
Yeah, because it's the speaker, and the speakers have magnets on the back of them.
Are you going to attempt to speak to me tonight? You don't have anything to be afraid of.
It's a bear.
Okay, boo-boo.
Just said bear.
See what it said?
That's right. That is a bear.
Are you gonna talk to me? You wanna play with the bear?
Oh, we can make the bear work. We will sit the bear on the bed if you can push it over. Do you think you can push the bear over? That was a child.
Alright.
It was like a child giggling, wasn't it?
Am I starting to learn how to use it? Can you talk to me, please?
People, if you did not hear that, sounded like a child giggling. I don't know what to tell you guys.
You want to play? Let me help you find your mom and dad. Are you going to come play with me? I need you to answer clear. I know you can do it. You want the bear? You want the bear? What about the doll baby?
Bear. Doll baby.
We got a truck. We also have a truck. If you want to play with the truck. Which one do you want? The doll baby? The bear? Or the truck? Come on, you can do it. I need you to come in more clear, please. I know you're not used to the equipment. You probably never really had something like this happen. Nobody go in depth with you, but we're here. Are you going to speak to us some more? I've got a doll baby. You want to play?
Something said no. I think it was the male.
What about the bear? You want to play with the bear? May I touch the bear, man? May I pick it?
Ryan picks the big bear up.
Say
It's
boo-boo.
almost the size of him. Bear.
You gonna play with the bear?
Ryan. Bear. Ryan. Comparison.
What about the rocking chair? You want to rock in the chair?
Sound like I said rocking. Can you make the rocking chair rock?
If you can run around and think, can you rock in it?
Sit in the chair and make it rock.
Are you gonna speak to us? You can do it. Come on. Speak to us and rock that chair. No, Brandon.
I said no, Brandon. That would be me. I'm not. I just asked it if it could sit in the chair and rock the chair.
Said no, Brandon, I'm not. Why not? We're not gonna harm you. It's okay. Can you say my name?
People, this thing's getting interesting. You should really share it with everybody
What's going on there?
that's not doing anything. Right now, they should share this live because it just said my name.
Can you say the owner of the house's name, please? Ask it to me.
Can you say my name? Talk to me.
The person you're hearing is the owner of the house. We're going to keep her identity private, especially since things are starting to pick up.
So what do you call me?
Just trying to, I can see that thing lighting up like crazy.
Yeah, it is.
They're starting to pump up now. And if y'all can't see it right now, but the EMF detector is starting to go off too. Are you going to talk? Can you say the owner's name, please?
Since you're not going to rock the rocking chair,
If you start rocking that thing when our backs turn, I'm going to be really mad. It sounds like you're starting to figure it out. You know his name, and you can tell him no, so I know you're intelligent. Did it say Ellen?
yeah. Who's Ellen?
That's the name of the grave out there.
That's Ellen? Okay, people, that just said the name of the person who's on the grave out there, Ellen. It said something about Wendy. Sounded like. I don't know who Wendy would be, but
This is the family, the home you're living in. Can you say the owner's name? She says she talks to you. You should be able to say her name, shouldn't you? Will you please, if you could say my... Are you going to speak to me? Clear it up. Talk to me now, please. Are you going to speak to me? You can tell my investigator no. And you can tell me you're not going to sit down, but... What's that?
I think it said weak. It might not be strong enough to make things move. Somebody said it isn't.
We need you to come in clear. I need you to try to find the energy. The owner would really like to hear her name. And if you're in here and you live with her, you should know it. The lady.
The lady?
That's me.
Okay. Are you saying the lady of the house?
Somebody said that's her.
Can you say her name? We need to come to some kind of mutual understanding here. I'm sure you're not going to hurt anybody. You've been living here a while. Are you the one running up and down the hallways? Messing with the lady? I don't want to say your name on camera.
You can. You need to.
See if I can get it. Do it right. Talk to me. Can you say the owner's name? Or let me know why you're not going to. Will you talk to me? You got to come in clear. You need to find it. You need to find that sweet spot. Shout out to Austin and Natalie, Farmers Furniture. Don't say didn't say I wouldn't do it now. Listen to me. You're starting to understand. I don't know if your energy's low or you're still working out the kinks. But can you give me a straight answer? I need to know the name of the owner of the house. You can do it. Say your full name, ma'am. I don't want to do it.
Sharon.
All right, we have the lady of the house said her name, Sharon. So let's see if the spirit can respond. Maybe the spirit was unaware of the name.
We'll just keep your last name out of it. Can you say Sharon, please? Now that the owner of the house has spoken her name, now I'm going to use it.
Well, I mean, maybe the spirit was trying to be respectful too and didn't want to say the name.
Said the lady. Do you like living in Sharon's house? Come on now, you were doing good there for a minute. Don't give up on me. Understand this. I will come back every time they have a disturbance. You want me to leave, you gotta let me know. If you tell me to leave right now, I'll go. And I'll never come back. But if you don't start talking to me, we're going to talk about passing you on. Speak to me. Who am I in the presence of right now? I need you to come in clear. I can't understand you. I'm going to put the bear back in the rocking chair.
Ryan, in reference to the size of the bear, and Ryan.
Alright, I'm going to take the doll baby away. Here goes the doll baby. Mark me smacking my knee. That wasn't any kind of bump or anything.
That proves to you guys this is nowhere near edited at all, because Ryan probably would not have wanted anybody to know he hit his knee on the edge of the bed.
That's some solid wood.
But that's okay.
There you go.
That's Farmers Furniture wood.
Alright. I have an EMF detector over there too. I wish I could bring it closer, but the speaker will set it off. Are you going to speak to me in this room? I know you said the lady. You said my investigator's name. You're very intelligent. You said you're not going to. I want to persuade you otherwise.
Do you know you're dead?
Are you going to talk? Answer any of our questions through the spirit box.
I'll think about it. That was pretty funny.
Can you make a noise in this house? I'm going to knock. And I want you to do it back. Mark, there's a door opening in there. That's not any kind of activity. That's the owner of the house. Knock, please. Why are you being so difficult? Help this family figure out what's going on. If you're a child, we can play a game. If you're Ellen, I'd like to know. If you're something else or somebody else, I'd like to know.
Did you make your home on this property at one time?
Will you talk to me in this room? Can you repeat that, please?
Maybe.
Talk to me.
Alright guys, we got 114 subscribers. Out of all you 114 subscribers, we have 4 people watching. Come on guys, up the views, up the people. Help the spirits come out. The more people that's watching, maybe the more activity we'll get. I mean, you never know.
Are you going to speak to me? We'll try the other room.
Which one?
One right there.
That's the one we just come out of it. Oh. We will try this room again with the spirit box like we didn't do before.
Are you going to talk to me?
Ryan, go more towards the side of the bed over there. The right hand. So that I can get you in the picture.
I need you to contact with me. I know you're an intelligent spirit because you are trying to contact with me. I don't know why you're not able to come through unless you're not wanting to, only when you want to. But I need that confirmed. Are you going to talk to me? Are you going to move any object for me? Are you capable of moving an object? How do you feel about us going out to the graveyard? How do you feel? How do you feel about us going to the graveyard?
She's told us that there was a metal marker out there. I'm assuming that's for a soldier's grave. Is there a Civil War soldier in our presence?
How many spirits are here? Can you give me a number? That's all I'm asking for is a number. Are you going to give me a number? Is there 1, 5, 6? How many spirits am I in the presence of? What is that? Can you repeat that, please? How many are there of you?
11. Ain't no way.
Can you please confirm that? Can you say that again, please? How many of you are out here? You've answered me several times. You're getting clearer, more clear as you go.
What's up, Beazle the Spirit Communicator? You just logged on to our live paranormal feed. Shout out to you.
How many spirits are in our presence on this property? How many are there?
We have a spirit communicator that's on our chat right now. If she sees anything, throw it up on the chat and let everybody know that you see something that we don't see.
Can you tell me how many spirits we are in the presence of as we speak? I need a clear voice to come through with the number, please. Are you going to say it? I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm attempting to contact you. I don't know if you don't know it's coming in clear or not, but I need a number. Come on, talk to me.
Seems as if there's multiple spirits trying to give different numbers.
Are you going to attempt to talk to me? I appreciate what you have given me. But the family, all you're given is recognition that you're here. We'd like to know what you want, how many there are of you, and a name.
Said Wendy again. Oh.
What?
Did it say what I think it said?
What?
It sounded like it said a B word.
I hope not. You hear any language come out of this? Please don't take offense to it, okay? We've gotten very vulgar language come out of this. So just bear with us, okay? So we have no way of stopping it, editing it, or anything. This is totally live. So whatever it says, we apologize. So far, it hasn't got sassy. How many are you?
Did it just say none of your business?
I don't know. How many are you, please? I need a clear answer from you.
Yeah, we are getting a good bit of orbs.
Are you going to talk to us? If you don't talk to us, we're going to leave. If you don't speak to us, we are going to leave. I need an intelligent response. I need a number. How many are in our presence?
Spirit communicator that's on our chat says hi to the spirit.
If you're just tuning in, just a recap. We've got through the walkthrough, nothing with the EMF detector. The owner realizes that. We come in, activity starts to happen. The EMF detector has said my investigator's name. We have tried to get her to repeat the owner's name. We got Lady from it. Now we're trying to get a number. It spit out 11, we are believing, but it is very hard to. It only picks up clear when it wants to. I have no control over what it says or does, or the time frame it takes. Are you going to speak to us? If you want me to leave, I'll leave. Now, we're going to go into the graveyard. Are you going to give us a hint of how many's in here? Are you going to give this owner any peace of mind?
She said be nicer to the spirit. You gotta come across more loving, Ryan.
Alright, I'm going to give it a shot. I appreciate it. Who was that?
This is a spirit communicator.
Spirit communicator. I appreciate it. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm sorry. I've been a little demanding here. Would you please give me the number that are in here? Would you please give us some kind of sign that we are in the presence of the spirits that we believe are here?
Did it just say me? She said 3. She said there's 3 spirits here.
Are you going to show yourself to us then?
She said one of them's Edward,
Oh.
the communicator.
Edward, are you in here? I need you to come in clear for me, please. And we appreciate any ideas y'all have.
This communicator is pretty good. She's done other EVPs with other people online, so.
Alright. We're about to cut it. We're going to go out to the graveyard, unless you have anything to tell us. Alright. Do you have something to say? We're gonna go outside.
We're gonna walk and you keep it rolling.
Huh?
You keep it rolling while we go outside. Live.
We'll go part 2 in a few minutes. We're gonna cut it out. That's quick. We're gonna go out there with the spirit box in the graveyard. Okay. To recap, a lot of EMF detector presence. We got some really good stuff on the ghost box. It wasn't really trying to be clear with us. Thank you. What's the name?
Spirit communicator.
Spirit communicator. I appreciate it. That goes for anybody that does this with us. If y'all have an idea for us, please let us know. I have an issue. I can be nice. I get frustrated and then kind of go off and start demanding. That's what we want to do. We want to interact with y'all. And so far, what do you think you have?
3 spirits
3 spirits.
that we know of.
There you go.
And a child. I heard him giggle.
The person said this on there said her name's Maria Beazle Poet. Don't ask me. I'm just quoting what she said in chat.
Well, I appreciate it.
So
We'll continue our investigation. We're going to go off for a few minutes to take a little break to get outside and everything like that.
and we will go back live as soon as we get outside and get set up.
Yeah. And we will talk to y'all in a few minutes.
So don't go anywhere. Get you something to eat. Smoke your cigarette. Do whatever you got to do. We will be back in moments. We will give you time to charge your phones and charge back up. Everybody, this is me. I am repping the Paranormal 64 gear. The shirts will be available as soon as people start wanting them. We also do vinyls for Paranormal 64 gear, which you can put on mostly anything. If you need more vinyls or any vinyls, hit me up. I can hook you up. We will be back in moments.